What is the meaning of the term instruction?
Instruction refers to a direction or an order given to someone to perform a specific task or to make something in a particular way. It can also refer to the process of teaching or providing information to someone in order to help them learn and understand a particular subject or skill.
So, what is its meaning in the context of teaching and learning?
In the context of teaching and learning, the term instruction refers to the process of imparting knowledge and skills to a student. It involves providing information, explanations, examples, and practice opportunities, often through a structured curriculum or lesson plan, to help the student understand and develop mastery in a particular subject or skill. Instruction is a critical component of the educational process and is the primary means by which teachers help students acquire knowledge and develop their abilities.
What does the term instructional design refer to?
Instructional design is the systematic process of creating educational or training materials and experiences in an efficient and effective manner. It involves analyzing learning needs, defining learning objectives, selecting appropriate instructional strategies and media, and evaluating the effectiveness of the instructional materials and experiences. Instructional design is a multidisciplinary field that draws on theories and practices from education, psychology, communication, and technology to create instructional materials that are both engaging and effective in helping learners achieve their goals. The goal of instructional design is to improve the quality and impact of learning by designing instruction that is well aligned with learners' needs and goals, and that effectively leverages the available technology and media.
And what is the meaning of instructional design model? What is an instructional design model? What does that tell us about how to design instructions?
An instructional design model is a framework or roadmap that guides the development of instructional materials and experiences. It provides a systematic approach to designing instruction by breaking down the design process into a series of steps or phases, each with specific tasks and deliverables. The instructional design model outlines the steps to be taken, from analyzing the learning needs of the target audience to evaluating the effectiveness of the instructional materials and experiences, and provides guidance on how to make informed decisions about instructional strategies, media, and assessment methods. The instructional design model tells us about how to design instruction by providing a structured and systematic approach to the design process. It helps ensure that the instructional materials and experiences are well aligned with the learning needs and goals of the target audience, and that they effectively leverage the available technology and media to support learning. By following an instructional design model, designers can create instructional materials and experiences that are effective, efficient, and engaging for learners.
So, what is it that we are actually designing?
In instructional design, we are designing educational or training materials and experiences that aim to help individuals acquire knowledge, develop skills, and achieve their learning goals. This may include creating lesson plans, online courses, instructional videos, interactive simulations, gamified learning experiences, and other forms of instructional materials and experiences that are tailored to the learning needs of the target audience. The instructional design process involves analyzing the learning needs of the target audience, defining learning objectives, selecting appropriate instructional strategies and media, and creating and evaluating the effectiveness of the instructional materials and experiences. The end goal of instructional design is to create instructional materials and experiences that are effective, engaging, and efficient in helping learners achieve their goals.
What is the relationship between an instructional design model and an educational theory?
Instructional design models and educational theories are related in that they both inform the design of instructional materials and experiences. An instructional design model provides a structured and systematic approach to the design process, outlining the steps to be taken and the tasks and deliverables for each step. An educational theory, on the other hand, provides a theoretical foundation and explanation for how people learn and what effective instruction should look like. Instructional design models often incorporate key principles from educational theories, drawing on what is known about how people learn and what instructional strategies are most effective in promoting learning. For example, a design model may be informed by constructivist learning theory, which emphasizes the importance of learners actively constructing their own understanding of new information, and may therefore include strategies that support active learning and problem solving. In this sense, the instructional design model provides the practical framework for designing instruction, while the educational theory provides the underlying explanation and justification for the design decisions and strategies used in the model. The relationship between instructional design models and educational theories is one of complementarity, as both are needed to create effective and impactful instructional materials and experiences.
What is the main practical purpose of using an instructional design model?
The main practical purpose of using an instructional design model is to provide a systematic and efficient approach to designing instructional materials and experiences. By following a design model, instructional designers can ensure that the instructional materials and experiences they create are well aligned with the learning needs and goals of the target audience, and that they effectively leverage the available technology and media to support learning. Instructional design models also provide a roadmap for the design process, outlining the steps to be taken and the tasks and deliverables for each step. This helps designers stay organized and focused throughout the design process, and ensures that they have considered all the key elements and factors that are necessary to create effective instructional materials and experiences. In addition, instructional design models provide a common language and framework for communication and collaboration among instructional design teams and stakeholders, helping to ensure that everyone involved in the design process has a shared understanding of the design decisions and strategies being used. Overall, the main practical purpose of using an instructional design model is to create instructional materials and experiences that are effective, efficient, and engaging for learners, and that help learners achieve their learning goals.
Does following a specific instructional design model make you a better teacher, educator?
Following a specific instructional design model does not guarantee that a teacher or educator will be a better teacher or educator. Instructional design models provide a systematic and structured approach to the design of instructional materials and experiences, but they are only one of many factors that can influence the quality and effectiveness of instruction. Becoming a better teacher or educator requires a combination of factors, including a deep understanding of the subject matter, effective pedagogical skills, a strong commitment to student-centered learning, and the ability to build positive relationships with students and create a supportive learning environment. While following an instructional design model can help teachers and educators create effective instructional materials and experiences, it does not guarantee that they will be better teachers or educators on its own. That being said, following an instructional design model can be a useful tool for teachers and educators who are looking to improve the quality and impact of their instruction, and can help ensure that the instructional materials and experiences they create are well aligned with the learning needs and goals of their students. Ultimately, whether or not following a specific instructional design model makes a teacher or educator a better teacher or educator will depend on how well the model is implemented and how it is integrated with other critical components of effective teaching and learning.
You keep mentioning quality and impact of instructions. What does that mean exactly? What is the main practical advantage of being systematic?
Quality in the context of instructional design refers to the degree to which the instructional materials and experiences meet the learning needs and goals of the target audience and are effective in helping learners acquire new knowledge and skills. Quality instructional materials and experiences are well aligned with the learning objectives, are engaging and motivating for learners, provide opportunities for practice and application, and assess learner progress effectively. Impact in this context refers to the extent to which the instructional materials and experiences achieve their intended outcomes and help learners achieve their learning goals. This can include measures such as learner satisfaction, improvement in learning outcomes, increased skill acquisition, and greater job performance. The main practical advantage of being systematic in the instructional design process is that it helps ensure that all the critical elements of effective instruction are considered and included in the design, and that the instructional materials and experiences are well aligned with the learning needs and goals of the target audience. By following a structured and systematic approach, instructional designers can more effectively analyze the learning needs of their target audience, select appropriate instructional strategies and media, and create and evaluate the effectiveness of the instructional materials and experiences. In addition, being systematic in the instructional design process helps ensure that the design process is efficient and streamlined, reducing the risk of oversights or errors that could negatively impact the quality and impact of the instructional materials and experiences. It also provides a roadmap for the design process, making it easier for instructional designers to stay organized and focused throughout the design process, and ensuring that all the necessary tasks and deliverables are completed in a timely and effective manner.